Welcome back to St. Mary's, and welcome to the season of Advent. Welcome to the first week of Advent, one of the great preparatory seasons in the Church's liturgical calendar, the other, of course, being Lent. Now, you'll notice in Advent we have a lot of purple going on, but there's a little bit of pink to represent joy in there. That's one of the differences between Advent and Lent. Advent is still a preparatory season where we are getting our hearts ready for the big event of Christ coming at Christmas. But as opposed to Lent, we get to have a little bit more joy and fun in there. So while it's all well and good, get caught up in the hustle and bustle getting ready for the Christmas holiday, we want to make sure that we stay focused on the right person throughout it all. During Advent, we're going to reflect on 4 big virtues. The first week, think about hope. Now, we are called and instructed to be a people specifically of hope. We hope for Christ to not only come into our hearts, but we hope for His coming at the end of the time. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is hope? Because we hear a lot about faith, hope, and love, but sometimes it's hard to tell faith and hope apart. My thought is that hope is the active expectation for something that you want to have in the future. Differently from faith, faith is holding to your faith or God when things get tough. It's not just believing, but acting as though it's going to come to you. It's the same with hope in that way, right? These are both meant to be activities that we do, how we prepare our hearts for the coming Christ at Christmas. Now let's talk about love for a moment, because it's got something to do with everything, right? Love, according to Thomas Aquinas, one of the doctors of the Church, is the willing of the good of the other as the other, right? That also is an activity. It's not just a feeling. So when we come closer to Christmas, as we try to prepare our hearts, think about how you can give yourself to God and to other people. And a lot of times, you give yourself to God by helping other people. That's love. So as we move through Advent, right, we've got 3 solid weeks this year, because Christmas Eve is the 4th Sunday of Advent this year, to get in gear for Christmas. You've got plenty of ways to go about that. For one, you can always put in service hours. You can attend the sacraments. Reconciliation is always available. There are plenty of times for adoration at church. And at St. Mary's specifically, we have the Christmas novenas that lead up to Christmas as well. So check all those out. Get to it.